Good morning, dear students. This is your teacher Neelam Helawat, and we are doing chapter number 4, carbon and its compounds. Dear students, so far we have talked about the various properties of carbon and its compounds, while we have talked about the commercially important compounds, ethanol and ethanoic acid. Today we'll be doing the last topic of this chapter, that is soaps and detergents. Okay. Now, dear students, we know that carbon and its compounds, that is the alcohol, ether, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, esters, phenols, all these carbon compounds, they are used in different variety of products. Okay, carbon compounds, they are present in the food. All these compounds, they are used in the preparation of medicines. They are used in the textile industry. Apart from this, they are also used in the laboratories. So carbon compounds, they find a diverse uses. They're used differently in different components or different parts of the life. The most important are the soaps. Okay, we use them as soaps, isn't it? So what basically are soaps? A soap is a sodium salt. It is a sodium salt or it is a potassium salt of long chain fatty acids or carboxylic acids. Okay, it is made up of fatty acids. It's a long chain of fatty acids. And your soaps, they are made by using a strong base and a weak acid. The strong base can be NaOH or KOH, and the weak acid is a carboxylic acid. In the previous video, we have spoken about why do we call carboxylic acids as weak acids. Okay. So we can say a solution of soap in water is basic in nature. Means it will turn your red litmus into blue. And we have heard about the various soaps, Synthol, Dove, Lux. There are diverse kinds of soaps which are available in the market. Okay, so we know that soaps are made up of fatty acids. Now this term is very, very important, dear students. To understand the soap, let's understand a fatty acid. A fatty acid basically consists of long chain of hydrocarbons and it has a terminal carboxyl end. Okay, yani there are two main components, long chain of hydrocarbons, and there is a carboxylic group which is attached to the one end of the fatty acid. So this is your long chain of hydrocarbons and this is your carboxylic acid, right? And this carboxylic acid, this group, the carboxylic acid, is attached with sodium or potassium salts. Okay, so two main components, hydrocarbons plus a carboxyl terminal, and this terminal is attached with sodium and potassium salt. So thus we can say the soaps are sodium and potassium salts of long chain fatty acids or carboxylic acids. Now soap molecule, as I told you, that there is an attachment, 3 portions in here. One is your carboxylic acid, second is your sodium or potassium, and third is your long hydrocarbon chain. Since this is a very long chain which is attached to the soap molecule, so generally we represent it as RCOONA. This is a general formula of a soap. Okay, this R will represent the hydrocarbon chain. Okay, this R represents the hydrocarbon chain. Okay, this R represents the hydrocarbon chain. COO is your carboxylic group and Na is your sodium salt, or we can have calcium salt. Okay, so then in that case the formula will be RCOOK. So we can either write the formula of soap as RCOONA or we can write RCOOK. So as I told you, the soap molecule has a long hydrocarbon part. Now it becomes very difficult to remember the long hydrocarbon part. So we represent it by a very simple structure like this we represent it. So a soap molecule has a tail and a head. Okay, we can represent it simply like having a tail and a head. Right everyone? So this is how we can represent. So generally we do not write the complete formula like this, but we represent in this form. This form the soap is represented. Now coming to the soap molecule, dear students, as I told you, it has a head. This head portion, this round portion, head portion, is referred to as hydrophilic. Now hydra means water, philus means loving. So this portion of the soap loves water. That means it attaches with water. Okay, this will attach with water molecule. While this tail portion is referred to as hydrophobic end. This tail portion will be called as a hydrophobic end. Hydrophobic. Hydra means water and phobic means fear. So this tail portion, it remains away from water. So this head remains attached with water. Okay, and the tail goes away from the water. So it attaches with your dirt. Okay, so which portion of the soap attaches with dirt? The tail portion. And which portion attaches with water? The head portion. Now this head portion is also called as the polar end. Okay, since it attaches with the polar molecules, water is a polar molecule. Since it attaches with the polar end, it is also called as a polar part. And the hydrocarbon tail is referred to as non-polar part. Okay, this is referred to as non-polar part. So when you put the soap into the water, the head will attach with water and tail will attach with the dirt. Clear? So we can say soap molecules has two ends. One is hydrophilic, another is hydrophobic. Right? When we put it in the water, right? When we put it into the water, the tail attaches with the dirt and the head attaches with the water. Okay, as you can see here, in the center, let's assume there is dirt. So with the dirt, your hydrocarbon part is attaching. And with the water, your polar part is attaching. So this results in the formation of structure which is called a missile. So what is a missile, dear students? Missile means it is a structure which is formed when a number of soap molecules attaches with the dirt molecule. Okay, and the tail will attach with the dirt while the head will attach with the water. Okay, as you can see here, there is a lots of dirt. Okay, there is a grease. This is your cloth. On the cloth we have grease, and these are your polar you can say your soap molecules. They will attach with the dirt and they will form this structure which is called a missile structure. Now when this missile structure is formed, okay, this missile structure is formed, right? It is attached, still the dirt is attached with the water, sorry, the cloth. This blue is your cloth. So what happens, this soap molecules, they try to pull the dirt away from the water. Okay, they try to pull the dirt away from the water, and slowly and gradually dirt is pulled away from the cloth and it moves into the water while the cloth becomes free. Okay, the cloth becomes free. ठीक है, धीरे धीरे क्या होता है? सो धीरे धीरे क्या होता है कि आपके जो सोप मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं ये डर्ट को सराउंड कर लेते हैं. डर्ट आपका जो है सोप मॉलिक्यूल से अटैच हो जाता है और एक्सटर्नली सोप मॉलिक्यूल आपका वाटर से अटैच्ड है, राइट? And then this force pulls the dirt out of the cloth into the water. So your water becomes dirty and your cloth becomes free. The cloth becomes clean, right? Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Now as I told you, these soaps, they are not effective in hard water. आपकी जो soaps हैं ये hard water में कपड़े को साफ नहीं करते हैं. They only work good in soft water. Now let's understand what is hard water and soft water. Now hard water basically contains calcium and magnesium salts. हार्ड वाटर आपका वो पानी है जिसके अंदर कैल्शियम और मैग्नीशियम सॉल्ट्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं, ठीक है. जिस पानी में ये सॉल्ट्स नहीं प्रेजेंट है, दे आर रेफर टू एज सॉफ्ट वाटर. दैट वाटर विल बी कॉल्ड एज सॉफ्ट वाटर. So soap can clean the cloth in soft water only. It cannot clear or clean the cloth in hard water, because what basically happens, the soap reacts with hard water and it forms scum. Okay, soap reacts with hard water and it forms scum. So what is the hard water? The water which contains calcium and magnesium salts. So when we add soap in hard water, it results, you can say, देखिए soap contains sodium salts. सोप के अंदर आपके सोडियम और पोटेशियम salts हैं. Now these sodium and potassium salts, they will react with calcium and magnesium salts which are present in the hard water, and they will form a compound which is called as scum. Okay, तो सोप आपका हार्ड वाटर में कपड़े को साफ नहीं करता है. That is why we need another category of substances to clean the cloths in hard water, and that is your detergents, right? Now this hard water can also be converted into soft water. आप चाहें तो इस hard water को आप soft water में भी convert कर सकते हैं. So there are two ways of converting the hard water into soft water. One is by boiling. आप उस पानी को boil करिए, उसमें से salts deposit हो जाएंगे and that will be converted soft water. But even after boiling, the water is still a hard water, then we can add some amount of washing soda. तो हम उस पानी में थोड़ा सा washing soda ऐड कर सकते हैं जिससे कि वो water soft water बन जाए. Okay, so one thing is very very clear, that we require washing soda, and washing soda is nothing but one of the components of the detergents. So detergents, they have a better cleaning action in comparison to the soaps, because soap can only clean the cloth in soft water, right? Hard water can clean the cloth in both the waters, whether it is a soft water or it's a hard water. So हम कैसे identify कर सकते हैं कि पानी soft है या hard है? You can have, let's have two samples. आप दो samples ले लीजिए test tube में water के. Let test tube A and B. So one sample is present in A, one sample is present in B, and add soap into it. दोनों में soap add कर दीजिए. जिस टेस्ट ट्यूब में आपके फॉर्म बनता है, फॉर्म मीन्स झाग बनता है, इफ़ देर इज़ अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ फॉर्म इन एनी ऑफ द टेस्ट ट्यूब्स, जिस टेस्ट ट्यूब में फॉर्म बनेगा, झाग बनेगा, उसमें सॉफ्ट वाटर है, और हार्ड वाटर में झाग नहीं बनेगा. ठीक है, तो हम सोप ऐड करते हैं पानी में. अगर उस पानी में झाग बनता है तो वो सॉफ्ट वाटर है, एंड इफ देर इज़ नो फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द फॉर्म देन दैट इज़ हार्ड वाटर. बट डिटर्जेंट कैन गिव फॉर्म इन बोथ द वाटर्स. डिटर्जेंट आपका दोनों पानी में झाग की फॉर्मेशन करता है. सो हार्ड डिटर्जेंट इज़ मोर इफेक्टिव in cleaning the cloths in comparison to the soaps. So we use a variety of detergents in everyday life, isn't it? In a toothpaste is also containing some amount of soap. Then we have different soaps, body lotion, face cleansing, shampoo, washing powder, dishwasher, car wash. Every substance mentioned here contains your detergents. So let's define what are detergents. Detergents are sodium salts. They are further sodium salts of long chain benzene sulfonic acid or sodium salts of long chain alkyl hydrogen sulfate. So a detergent molecule basically consists of two parts, a head and a tail. This head is hydrophilic. That means it attaches with water. And this tail is hydrophobic, it moves away from the water. Okay, the only difference is that in this case you have sulfate, hydrogen sulfate, which is attached to the head. तो यहाँ पर आपका जो है वो अटैचमेंट है वो सल्फेट, वहाँ पर आपका जो है सोडियम सॉल्ट्स होते थे, यहाँ पर आपका SO3Na ये सॉल्ट अटैच होगा हेड से. सल्फोनेट सॉल्ट्स ऑफ sodium salts. Okay, is it clear? The cleaning action of detergent is same, but it is only stronger than the soaps. यानी अगर हम डिटर्जेंट को पानी में ऐड करेंगे तो ये हेड पोर्शन जो है, दिस हेड पोर्शन attaches with the water while this tail portion will attach with the dirt, and thus it will be all the detergent molecules, they will surround the dirt and they will remove it in the water. So water will become dirty while the cloth will become clean. Okay. The action of cleaning in case of detergents is similar to that of the soaps. The only difference is that they also contain fatty acids, but the salts that are present is hydrogen sulfonates. Okay, they contains long chains of benzene sulfonic acid, or they contain sodium salts of long chain alkyl hydrogen sulfate. Now let's compare the action of soaps and detergents. As I told you, dear students, soaps are sodium salts of long chain carboxylic acids, while detergents are sodium salts of long chain benzene sulfonic acids. So this is a better, you can say detergents are better in cleaning. Soaps are better if the water is soft. Detergents are better if the water is hard. So आप detergents दोनों पानी में यूज़ कर सकते हैं, सॉफ्ट में भी, हार्ड वाटर में भी. सोप्स आपके बायोडिग्रेडेबल होते हैं, मीन्स they can be converted into simple materials by the microorganisms, while detergents they are non-biodegradable. So you can say your detergents, they pollute the water. Okay, they pollute water, but soaps, they do not pollute water. Okay, so in this case more water and effort is required. यहाँ पर आपको ज़्यादा पानी चाहिए, ज़्यादा एफर्ट लगाना पड़ेगा अगर आप कपड़े को साफ़ करना चाहते हैं. बट हियर यू विल रिक्वायर लेस वाटर एंड लेस एफर्ट टू क्लीन योर क्लोथ्स. Okay, so soaps have a weak cleaning action, while detergents, they have a strong cleaning action. वो कपड़े की सफाई बहुत अच्छे से करते हैं. ठीक है. So coming to your homework, dear students, first of all you will make notes of this topic. Secondly, you will read the topic soaps and detergents, and if there is any query, then you will talk to me, or you can send your queries personally to me. Since your chapter is complete today, dear students, so you will complete all your NCERT questions in your science notebook. Okay, and then you will prepare a PDF and will send to me. I'll check your PDF and tell you if there is anything which is missing. Okay everyone, so that's all for today. Bye everyone.